What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, my YouTube family? Yo, check it. In this video, I'm going to show the relationship between El Chapo. We all know El Chapo. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, the biggest drug lord from Mexico. He's in jail right now. They've been looking for him. They caught him the first time. He escaped through a tunnel, and then they caught him again. He didn't want to go. And they're looking for his money. Because during the whole investigation, the United States they accrued a large amount of money. So now they're trying to seize his assets if they can find him. They're saying El Chapo has a whole bunch of money somewhere buried. They're looking for his money. But guess who has his money? Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett has El Chapo's money. You know Warren Buffett. Warren Edward Buffett is an American investor, business tycoon, and philanthropist who is the chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway. He is considered one of the most successful investors in the world and has a net worth of almost $90 billion as of December 2019, making him the fourth richest person in the world. Wow. No wonder you got all El Chapo's money. And I'm going to show you. El Chapo is part of the Sinaloa Cartel, also known as the Guzman Loera Organization, the Pacific Cartel, the Federation, and the Blood Alliance. Is an international drug trafficking, money laundering, organized crime syndicate established during the late 1980s, so they've been doing this. Warren Buffett is a drug dealer, and he belongs down here. A picture of him belongs down here with the Sinaloa drug lords. Right here, right next to Mr. Guzman, Pablo Escobar, Ismael Garcia, Nemesio Cervantes. Right here, Warren Buffett, right next to it, and I'm going to show you why. Right here is an article from Business Insider showing you a Wells Fargo personal banker pleaded guilty to helping launder millions of dollars for the drug traffickers like the Sinaloa Cartel. This article was written May 17, 2019. Wells Fargo banker pleaded guilty to knowingly opening bank accounts for people working with the Sinaloa Cartel. His name was Luis Figueroa. He was from Mexico, and he admitted he took part of the money laundering scheme that is stretched across the United States. The drug money will be deposited in amounts below the threshold for regulatory reporting into funnel accounts. A Wells Fargo banker pleaded guilty to knowingly opening bank accounts for people working with the Sinaloa Cartel. Between 2014 and 2016, money laundering organizations recruited people who would open bank accounts for the cartel's drug money, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Southern District of California. The operation laundered over $19 million in narcotic proceeds. Cash carriers would first pick up the drug money, oftentimes stuffed into shopping bags, duffel bags, or shoe boxes, and then deposit it into Wells Fargo's and other banks. The couriers would split the funds into $22,000 to $45,000 increments and deposit them into the funnel accounts. The money will be wired to shell companies based in Mexico and then picked up by the cartel. They had it all locked down, baby. They had it all locked down. I dig it. They had it all knocked down. So basically, there was a connection in the bank, right? There was a front man. That's what he was. He was a front man in the bank that was making it easy for these dudes to deposit. And they had frontmen in other banks as well, mind you, across the United States. So the Sinaloa cartel had people in the banks laundering their drug money, and then sending it to Mexico for them. So what's the connection between El Chapo and Warren Buffett? Who's Wells Fargo's biggest shareholder. That's right. Berkshire Hathaway. If I can highlight it or whatever. On almost 8%. Wells Fargo, the U.S. bank, in which the investment guru Warren Buffett is the biggest shareholder, is closing to settling claims that lapses in anti-laundering controls allowed Mexico's ruthless drug cartels to get cash into and out of the country. This was written in 2010. It's important. You know why? Because now they're trying to blame, what's his name? Something Figueroa? Knowing that this has been going on for a while. It's been going on for a while. So now everybody look at. And it's been going on. Look at this. The activities predate Wells Fargo's ownership of Wachovia. Remember Wachovia Bank? It acquired the bank during the financial panic of 2008. Wachovia ended its relationship as a correspondent bank for the Casas de Cambio 2 years ago. A year after the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency raided one of the exchange's offices and discovered evidence that the Sinaloa drug cartel had used it for buying airplanes used for transporting cocaine. So please, it just didn't happen now. They've been doing this shit since the 80s. Okay? And Warren Buffett is the biggest drug lord right now. Where do you think he got all this money from? Investments? Investing? The stock market? No. He got it like Tony Montana from the coca. This is some grade A shit here you got, man. There's some pure shit, man. He's a Tony Montana. They want to be like that. And he's the biggest drug lord. He washes money for the Sinaloa Cartel. And nothing happens to these people. All they do is pay large amounts of money in fines and fees. They're untouchable. They're drug dealers. We're reading books on how to become rich, how to invest like Warren Buffett, how to become rich like Warren Buffett, how to the 10 top stocks that Warren Buffett bought. Nigga, cocaine, cocaína, po. It's a drug dealer. Drug money. He launders it. Make the profits, his business bigger because, it's off the books. Can't include that on the taxes. More money in my pocket. So he could be the wealthiest person on the planet. It's a battle between him and Bill Gates. And Bill Gates is not even a person, he's a robot. So, there you go.